Okay, you're welcome to our today's live broadcast right here from our homeland, Radio Biafra, here in Biafra land, where I am broadcasting from. Thank you. Omo Chineke. We move. I remain the fearless Ipob evangelist Mazi Maduabuchi. I am from Ndiabo. Ndiabo is in Anenri. Anenri is a local government in Ojiriba province, Biafra land. I am a homeland broadcaster under Ipob. Nnamdi Kanu is our leader. And he is still incarcerated in DSS solitary confinement. We move. Illegally, Nigeria have been completely destroyed. As far as they didn't sit our court today, we know that they talk about not sitting the court, but we don't care. All we knew that we have date of court today in Supreme. Now, today have come, the court didn't sit. Did you understand? The lawyers who have been doing their own, but today is our date of court, and they didn't sit. You are welcome. Let us pray. Nare kele nare otuto nare ọjịja mma na mbuli elu ebuchi imeela eze udo imeela eze amara imeela eze mmeri imeela Chineke mgbe ochie imeela onye anyị ji eme ọnụ imeela onye anyị ji anya isi imeela onye ike niile dị n'aka ya imeela Chineke ndị Ipob imeela Chineke Nnamdi Kanu imeela Chineke Ojukwu imeela Chineke ESN nara ekele nara otutu n'ihi na egbochi n'aha gị chi ukwu okike abịa amara pụrụ ime ihe niile. We have prayed. Ise thank you. Will there ever be Nigeria again? You know, this very battle we have embarked on, do you know that some Nigerian citizens does not even know the level their country is? That's the mentality the British gave to them. That even when they are dying, they will not even notice it. Imagine a country you claim to be your own, and you claim you are in democracy, and there is no functional constitution. And I ask you, does somebody think, or do somebody think, that after all these injustices against Biafran people, both during their election, both in Biafra agitation, both on Ipob, both on Nnamdi Kanu, injustices against Nnamdi Kanu, injustice against Ipob, injustice against the people of the East, injustices against the people, even our people that believe in Nigeria. So after all these injustices, when Ipob is alive, then you think there will ever be a Nigeria again. Maybe you are dreaming. Nigerian government refused to tell their citizens the truth that there will never be Nigeria again. They are just trying to do as let them manage and hold Nigeria. At least they are just struggling. They know there will never be Nigeria again. So you denied our people who wanted to vote in Lagos, and you are talking about one Nigeria. True of us, did you not deny them from voting? Do they not have voters card? Did you not stop them? Did you not shoot them? Not that they are coming to snap ballot box. They want to come and vote. But the order in Lagos is that Biafrans should never vote. Even if you are Yoruba, you resemble Biafra, you will not vote. Imagine the level of injustices. Imagine the level of hatred. Now, there is one thing I want to bring in here to those that used to sing One Nigeria. Let me ask you. Why is it that if something happened in the East, right, or the West, or the North, they will tell you, what did the elders from the East say? In one country, are you supposed to hear that? If you are in Yoruba, you will speak on the things happening in the East. That is One Nigeria. You don't leave the issue of Nnamdi Kanu for elders from the East. No. Nigerians should stand up and say, no, this man has been freed. So where is the One Nigeria? In the time of Sundibo, the elders from the East was waiting for the Yoruba to go and do it. That is to say, there is nothing like a country there. If there is a country, everybody is the same. If they uproot rail lines from the East, other part of Nigerians will be shouting, why are you uprooting rail line in the East? If there is a country, if you disobey court order that freed somebody from the East, Yorubas will rise up. They will fight for Nigeria that they believe in. But when you come to a place they call a country, if something happens, they'll ask you, the people from the East, the Igbos, they now divide it. They tell you that Nigeria is not one. If it happened in the North, they said northern elders. What does that mean? To tell you that these are different nations. If it happened in the West, they will say Yoruba, northern Yoruba elders. To tell you that these are nations. If it happened in the East, they say, what did the Eastern elders say? What did they say? To tell you that these are different nations. That the British said they will be one. Why is it that if something as Yorubas, they see that there is the Apapa Wolf cannot even, is not enough. Why is it that Yorubas have not shouted and said, let us expand, let us open Calabar Seaport. We are Nigeria. Let us open Iguacha Seaport. We are Nigeria. No, they cannot do it because it's not one Nigeria. Do you understand? You know, people are, you know, that's why Ipob is here. You can only intimidate us, continue to intimidate us and go free when there is no Ipob. Because there is nobody to speak. You have bribed the politicians. Now we are alive. We are in charge of everything. We speak for our people. We fight for our people. Do you think you will ever go free? No. Nigeria must disintegrate. Do you know the reasons? There is no one Nigeria. Everybody talk about their region. During voting, the election, they will talk about tribe. In America, they don't do it. What are you talking about tribe? You talk about your country, your president. Anything happen in America, Americans will complain. But if Nigerian army is killing people in Zambo, nobody will talk. Because Yoruba people will not talk. They know that these people are not their brothers. If Fulani invade Nimbo and massacre everybody, no other Nigerians will talk. Because they know that these are different people. Just because of our resources. Somebody is singing one Nigeria. On inside you, you know there is no one Nigeria. So if there is one Nigeria, you will uproot the rail lines in the East. And the consort rail line to Niger Republic. So if there is one, I am asking, where is the one Nigeria? If something happened, they say, Yoruba, what do they say? Igbo, what do they say? So that is stupidity. Nonsense. You can only call, the only time such thing will happen is on the senatorial district or House of Rep members. If something happened in the district of that person, or something fall in that district or constituency, the House member or Senate senator representing that senatorial or House member representing that very what is it called, constituency, will come up, raise it up. Then other House members will come up, will back him up. Right? Just like the case of Nnamdi, the region where he is a citizen to, right? We, IPOB leadership, have been working, and you can see voices coming out that people from that region, that is political posts, not they say elders or family. No, it's all about politics. That is when you can call, you can bring such language. But on the people, or on the issue of the people of one country, the people is one. There's nothing like Yoruba elders. If there is one Nigeria, there will be nothing like Yoruba elders, Igbo elders. No, the only thing you can hear about constituency, senatorial, that is senatorial district, that's what you will hear. Then why is it in a country, if something is happening in such place, they will say what the elder said, what is the Ohanese said? Why is it that Afanifere as a group in Nigeria did not speak on the things happening in the East? Why is it that they cherish the checking point in the East, but they say it's one Nigeria? Does it mean they don't operate in the East? No, where is the one Nigeria? I want to know. During the election, they refuse us from voting. A particular people from Nigeria will not vote in Lagos. A particular people. I want to know, where is the one Nigeria? There is no single embassy in our land. Where is the one Nigeria? You know, if you are torturing Nnamdi Kanu in what is it called? Practicing injustices against him, then fighting IPOB. Some Nigerians will think that after this thing, there will be a Nigeria. You must be a fool. You don't even have sense. You must be a fool. Is it for us to belong to Nigeria, for us to live, or what? Are we alive? Are they killing us because we call for Biafra, or they have started killing us already? I want to know. So, if Nigerians, if that is the reason why you support your government in their injustices against Nnamdi Kanu, IPOB, and people from the East, then you can only succeed when there is nothing like IPOB. Are we going back to do what? Leave Biafra and go and do what? To do what? I want to know. Tofa contested for election. Abiola contested. We were the victim of Osa Abiola. No, I want to know, what are we leaving Biafra agitation to go and do? Do what? What are we abandoning to restore? Well, why must we abandon the restoration of Biafra and go to do what? What else? Is there any other option? That is stupidity of Nigerian citizens. They might go to comment section to do as if they see one useless concocted news, they will go there and comment. Are you commenting that tomorrow here there will be Nigeria? You must be very, very foolish. What is Nigeria? I'm asking. What is Nigeria? A Nigeria that accepted impostor. Because the other part, they claim they are Nigerians. They rejected the impostor. They exposed the impostor. Instead of other Nigerians to rise up and say, why is our father moving like this? Why is our father looking down instead of looking at the camera? Why is the hole on our father's neck, which is Buhari? Why is our father not speaking his dialect, Fufude? No Nigerians ask, nobody, because they are seeing us as another nation fighting their country. Do you understand? When Nigeria is to take our resources, that's all. They will go to Lagos and the capital headquarters of oil companies will be in Lagos. But they take the oil from the east. That is the one Nigeria. You can't see a depot of PZ, US, all those things. Every other company, they remove it here. That's our benefit as one Nigeria. Do you understand? You know, some people, there is a language they used to use, they normally throw in. Like we told them, they will incite it. Now there are Igbos, so we commend the Buhari for appointing Igbos, appointing people from the southeast in his government. If you don't manage that very language very well, you become a fool like them. They did not thank Igbos or Southeast for nominating a good man to be appointed. They will be thanking a government that appointed their wish to do their dirty work. They will say it is for the Igbo. Aaron Abage, did we nominate the minister? Are you foolish? Who did we nominate? Tell us to nominate a minister of works and see if he will be minister. That's how they deceive you. Now, Buhari appointed Ngige, he appointed Oboniano, he appointed Uchoga. You must be a stupid idiot. Did we nominate them? These are people that they pay their party right. It's a party right. Betrayal right. You betray your people. This is your right. Not to benefit us. Nobody was appointed to benefit us. If Shagari can be overthrown because Ekweme was vice president and the Chuba Kanibo was special advisor to Mr. President on political matters, then and the Ojukwu returned from Ivory Coast through the arrangement because Okanibo convinced Shagari, right? Because he's the advisor on political matters. Now, Shagari agreed and called for the conference. They agreed to return. Immediately, Ojukwu returned. The Northerners was seeing Ojukwu as the president of Nigeria because his two brothers were too closer to the government. Vice President and Special Advisor to Mr. President on political matters. And they concluded that Shagari should be overthrown. The one Nigeria. Who overthrew Shagari? Buhari. And some people are telling me there will be a Nigeria. Which kind of Nigeria? A Nigeria that somebody committed treason. It is a Buhari that slept with dead bodies, with his armies. Oh, what a massacre. After killing our people, they started having sex with dead bodies. Buhari, this Buhari you are seeing. Buhari and his army. Oh, what a massacre. Buhari committee, that is abomination. Buhari. Right? He became Katsina state governor. That's double pay. Killing our people. If you kill Biafra, you get double pay. Capture Zaka, double pay. But Buhari got triple pay. He was the governor of Katsina. He later overthrew Shagari, military president. You know, he committed treason, mutiny, against legitimate president of Alaji Shagari. That was voted in legitimately, 1979. But he started charging Nnamdi Kanu for treason. But he committed treason. Do you understand? That is the Nigeria. One Nigeria. Ebutu Kiwe was the vice president, military vice president of Babangida. Babangida signed Nigeria into OIC without informing Ebutu Kiwe. It was one of the reasons of Ebutu Kiwe why he resigned. A vice president does not even know that their president signed them into OIC, Organization of Islamic Countries. Okay, we say no. How can I be a vice president? I will not have idea. And that Nigeria is not supposed to be signed or registered in such organization because Nigeria is a secular state. That's what Ebutu Kiwe said. From Abreba. He resigned in 1988. Thank you. One Nigeria. Nigerian ambassadors are writing against Biafrans in abroad. All the ambassadors. all Nigerian embassy is against any Biafran in any country. That's one Nigeria. But if you play ball, hey, Kelechi Iheanacho is a Nigeria. This is one country. You can never see a Fulani female athlete. You can never see a Fulani female player. All this Nigerian, this Fulani or Northern Muslim, none of them is playing football. All these, they are women. Go to the list. Go to the list. But they are the people that will receive the money. If the infidels go and play the ball, if the infidels from Yoruba and some other parts, Biafra land and so, if their women go and play ball, one Fulani idiot will collect the money and share it. But their people cannot participate in athletes. You know, they cover their body. They cannot wear tight. They cannot wear short. How can a Fulani allow the wife to come and wear short and be playing ball or jumping or running? Then they will collect the money. Do you understand? One Nigeria. One Nigeria. You can't play football. You don't jump. No female from Fulani. Show me a Fulani. But there are many. Will collect the money. If they collect it, they will decide on the money. But the infidels went and played football. Infidels went and played football. Both their women and the men, they will play. A holy Fulani that came from heaven, that is serving Muhammad, will collect the money and eat it. Tell them to send a Fulani female to go and jump or play football. No, she will cover her head, cover her leg, and the husband will come and collect money. A football that will come and share the money. That infidel women went and played the ball and won the cup. That's why God is punishing Nigeria since how many? Because they are evil. Other tribes can go and play ball. They are female, they are men, all of them are infidel. They will go and play ball. Then no female from your side will play. Show me but other countries, those countries that their women play, don't you see Muslim among them? Only in Nigeria. All these other countries, other Muslims participate. It's only in Nigeria. I don't know the kind of their own Muslim. This kind of Nigerian Muslim. Nigerian Muslim is different. It's Ahmadu Bello Muslim. Not original, Ahmadu Bello Muslim. Muslim of Conquer. Thank you. Now, Supreme Court set date of court. It was announced. It was shared. We are talking about injustice. That's why we told them, our people, allow the lawyers to do their work while we wait for our date of court. And today is our date of court. It didn't sit. Can you understand? Thank you. And that's why we told our people that Ogom were Nigeria. Ogom, is unfortunate to Nigeria by planning to kill Nnamdi Kanu in Kenya, and he fell. Did you understand? They have no other tactics. As far as IPOB did not pick up arms and start fighting war, Nigeria have no other tactics. And the worst thing that happened than all these things they are doing, the worst thing that happened to them is that there is no opportunity to jail Nnamdi Kanu. No single opportunity to jail Nnamdi Kanu. Are you aware? These are things that idiots. If they catch him, they will jail him. If they catch him, he will not. You are a fool. You cannot hold somebody that has been discharged. Nigeria is just destroying themselves. No opportunity to jail Nnamdi Kanu. No opportunity. There is no opportunity. Every door has been closed. had we started trouble earlier, can you be in this position that the world is now watching you? Have you ever dreamed that the world will be watching Nigeria and Biafra in a particular matter? Have you ever dreamed it before? Now it is happening before your eyes. So because you are involved, you don't know that you have done a great job. Do you know what you are now doing? Fighting with the Nigeria face to face. They have the oil. They have the resources. Fighting with the Nigeria. Defeating Nigeria from time to time. Imagine how many years it took our leader to organize this thing. Imagine Nigeria upon all the things they did, all the crimes they committed, all the killings they sponsored and they participated in order to jail Nnamdi Kanu, in order to vindicate their allegations against Nnamdi Kanu. In the absence of Nnamdi Kanu, they have killed, Nigerian government have killed innocent citizens. They have sponsored killings. Both in the name of sit-at-home, both in the name of unknown government, both in the name of, both using their army, both using their police. They have spent money on media. They have bribed international communities. Everything fell. So, your court will discharge Nnamdi Kanu and the UN will jail Nnamdi Kanu. You know, when they shot themselves on the leg, they don't even know. How do you think on it? That's what I told our people. Oga, wait. No time a shame no put by no in way case police. I join you, what did your landlord say? Maogi no yard with a case. And IPOB actually made enjoy that rubbish. Any table or before any international community or any organization. Made enjoy. What did the Nigerian court say? You need to secure it first or receive the job. That's original documents you can present to any community and remind them. And it is a significant. It signifies that you have maintained self-determination. For discharging your leader, you maintain self-determination. You can be granted free referendum. Are you aware? That's what Nigeria is blocking. But now they are on their knees. No allegation against IPOB again. That's why they announced that they have defeated the sit-at-home. Nigeria army. That they have stopped sit-at-home in the east. You know? Instead of them to say, this sit-at-home, we cannot use it to lobby any international community again because they didn't have the kind of handwriting. And the senators invited Fanoba and the elder Olase and the Ezenri. He invited those people, their voice came out. So the international community have taken it to join with IPOB press releases and the IPOB Radio Biafra broadcast and also the IPOB media campaign that we are not involved, and also IPOB memo of suspension of Monday statum. Now, after we have neutralized them, Nigerian army in shame came up and said they have stopped. Are you foolish? Stop what? Did you announce it at all? So you are the one that will stop it. You did not. You stopped it at all, but you did not announce it at all. IPOB stop it. Now you use it to present to international community. They rejected it. They pursue you. You now say, okay, we arrested IPOB and ESN 8. They say go. You presented it to AU and the UN. They say go. You came back and say, we have defeated it at home. Nigerian army must be foolish, very, very foolish. We neutralize you. Well, immediately our leader gave handwriting. I made a broadcast. Kingdom deal. Now, law IPOB now I protect the IPOB by his fence. Now, because they are connecting our leader direct in their activities, our leader neutralizes them from detention. Mba make him move. Because I had to go change. IPOB had to go. I protect the IPOB. Remove all the hands of infiltrators. Activities. I push on her. Can have our case, right? Have a name attached to Nnamdi Kanu. Name attached to Nnamdi Kanu. Right? Instead of face wasn't had in charge. Because you can't have Galama in charge. Name attached. director Biafra neutralize. They started threatening the people our leader gave message. They don't know that international community does not care about the threat. International community and world medias, international medias and Nigerian medias, what they were after is that a senator said he visited him, and this is what he said. You know, some people don't have sense. They said, Eze, that Eze, a respected traditional, he visited him, and that is what he said. They said, Olas visited him, and that is the same thing he said. Do you understand? You know, Nnamdi Kanu my here. Oche lagini, ngwara hanu onye aga lagini. Oche lagini or lagini you want. Oh makozo. Director makozo. Oh makwa here the world need. He knows channels. Power ya marofa. I keep saying, power nyam from detention eba. Ome ya sibit. Nnamdi Kanu, power ya na detention. IPOB fight go make you sure. Na you get neutralize. Iye ni enemy Egypt badoya. Go to my home and where ileba ahụ ya anya create ụzọ alụgidego ọgụ through the lawyer and IPOB make sure na ụzọ chara ka anyị mata otu ahụ director ọ dị oya wụ key of the matter final ọkwa ijiz akwụkwọ ọkwa sị na ọ na-aga aga otu aka ọ dapụtakwa one day gwa nke ọbụla ha sị na ọ na-aga aga anyị ga-epress gide etetụl ọga ha agaghịkwa aka ebe ọzọ. This is war. Ihe awụ bọmbụ ha kwesịrị na-atụ, but there is no opportunity because we did not pick up arm. A na-aghazi aja ọpịtarị na-aghazi aja ịtara adapụgo mmanwụ n'aka ụmụaka atụtụrụ ịtarị mmanwụ na-egbozi aja na-agha. IPOB neutralize them. Because if they tell their infiltrator to announce 3 weeks sit at home, they know that sit at home doesn't work. They not tell him, oh yeah, use coffee. If you use coffee, now you say you launch army. You know, even if there are 5 people, just launch them. Don't assemble them. Nigerian army know that army must be assembled. At least you see them in numbers. They will be assembled. They will be marching. They will salute. Do you understand? That's how to assemble army. Do you understand? Now, and there must be a declaration. There must be a declaration. But they gathered 8 people. Nigerian army knew that they have missed the track. What is the track? There is no name they will use to invade our land. The criminals have no name of their group or organization. Thank you, my brother. Do you understand? Now, IPOB, Nigerian government, Nigerian army, in their security meeting, they look into it. They now see that if you present this army, this thing that this idiot announced now, because he didn't plan it as we told him, if you present it now to any international community, they will go and search for IPOB press release where they declared army. If you present it to UN, they will search for IPOB press release where they declare army. Biafra, where they launch army. They will search for Radio Biafra broadcast where they launch army. You know, when Nnamdi Kanu was giving them address, some idiot was saying, I have a child. Said, and you share back, a man and your child address, and I don't know about it. If a man and him was. Na him were also a shatan. Based in a one IPOB. Or when the Finland got a boy mapua for a phone. Ham address IPOB. On your time address and on now machari, and my people are need. I'm address and also do ya want to chicken dozen due to Director Hamit here. I hope could final. Ya go hand him mapua for the hop local final. I am director. Na Radio Biafra onye ọcha ewere but Emmanuel iche na ọmụ ka ọ na-agba Emmanuel ndị ọcha ka ọ na-agba mgbe ọ gwa gị anything you hear from Radio Biafra is truth iche na ọsọ gị nwa ihe ọka iche na ọgị nwa ọ na-agwa nwa bekee iche na ọgị nwa naanị ka ọ na-agwa Nnamdi Kanu na-alụ ụfọdụ anaghị ama mgbe ya na nwa bekee na-alụ na redio lesọpụrụ Britain na ahịa ma na ọ na-adarect onye ọcha. Thank you. Why didn't you sit the court? Now our people can now understand the matter. Imam be noise the guy watacha. Ubu na okwa noise ekolugo. Onwere na acho maka ami. Ubu aka the word na watch is the matter. And here ka direct on acho since. Kedu ihe o kwuru na voice note ahụ. Ajụrụ ya, are you Ejiofor jụrụ ya say, can somebody remind me there? Ebe ahụ na-ajụ ya say okay, ebe ahụ say, I want our land to become peaceful. Very, very calm. Can you remember the 2 words he said after the equation came? He gave out before he said, I want our land to become peaceful. There are things there are even our leader drop with the main thing here I face now. But people now jump that one because here they treat it since I want our land to become peaceful because all here may happen. This time around, we return back to the first 2 words. I handle Tagon Kosan. Can for the criminals and the enforcers and the Berima. Oh yeah, I want our land to become peaceful. Now they ask him, Asia, are you upset? He said, no, not at all. Are you upset? No. Not at all. That's what we expected from them. Not at all, yes. Not at all. Not at all. That's what we expected. That word now, we hear actually now. In my hand, the other one. That's what we expected. Matakwa no way chance to yanga. After Supreme, next court, oh God, heaven. So that's why we was telling our people, hold on, wait. Only in our board. If you are winning in a match, playing football, you are winning. You don't fight in the field. A good captain, if the players want to go, if the player is provoked, he want to retaliate, he will draw him back. You are winning a match already with about 3 or 4 goals. If the match is cancelled, your goals are cancelled. Ipob is intelligent. If somebody, have you ever seen somebody going to an armed robbery, going to robbery? He started shooting from his home. How can armed robbery start? He said you are doing something. You started shooting from your home before you go to robbery. You have casted the movement now. You have destroyed the movement. You are a fool. How can army be going to war? They will kill the women, kill the children that will welcome them when they return back from war. The children, the men that will be praying for them, the women. They kill them. They say we are doing something. We are enforcing. Why did you come out? They kill those that will be praying. The people, the strength. If the enemy is fighting them, they will remember that their children and their wives are at home. They will fight more. But they first of all, these people, they first of all kill them. They tell you they are at war already, killing their people. They have not gone to war. They never match their leg or set a foot in any part of Nigeria. They are killing their people at home. They say they are doing something. Thank you. Do you understand? Now, have we not been patient to secure victory in court? What exactly will you have at hand now to present to any government in the world? Do you think you will come and tell them, they kidnapped Nnamdi from Kenya? Have any court approved it? That's what they will ask you. Have any court proved it? No. That's why we are fighting. We are killing. No court. You are a fool. Nigeria acted as a country. Britain gave them brain. They wanted to decide that they will not take Nnamdi to court. They tell them no. He maintains self-determination. Then announce to the world that you will take him to court. Then you can use your court and truncate, you can jail him. If you don't present, because you know you are not in gun battle with him. Britain told them, take him to court. Then you can finish other things in court. Taking him to court means that he maintains self-determination.
IPOB maintains self-determination. If we are in gun battle, they cannot take our leader to court. They will not even agree that he is with them. So if Gowon caught Ojukwu red-handed, he will take him to court. To do what? Why did he not arrest him earlier? Instead of coming to kill us. And you think if they catch Ojukwu, they will kill him. They will take him to court. It's a lie. So immediately they send Nnamdi Kanu defend himself in court. I told our people now in Yogobo Fugol. One is that the world have confirmed, Nigeria have confirmed to the world that we maintain self-determination. And that we are fighting under self-determination. Right? Then let us move. Our leader never rejected going to court, and that's why we back him up. Had he said I will not go to court, we will say, okay, we will not go to court. But our leader agreed to go to court. Some idiot were telling now, what are you going to the oppressors court to do? I say you are a fool. You don't even know. You think we are campaigning for local government chairman. There are people that owns the people that are in charge of this world, people that will be in charge of freedom, people that are watching you. There are laws guiding freedom fighting, and freedom fighting is optional. And the option you choose, people will monitor you to know that if you maintain it. If you choose armed struggle, they will be watching you. Or if you choose self-determination, they will be watching you. Did you understand? So it's only that the British covered Nigeria. And that is why they are fighting that Biafra will not come. Because their crimes is 7 to 70. Is unforgivable. And to their surprise, Nnamdi Kanu have beat them. Do you understand? As far as they kidnapped Nnamdi Kanu, he was discharged. He now have a weapon to present to anybody, even God. There is nobody you can pray. In short, we have defeated Nigeria. Supreme Court have nothing to say than to free Nnamdi Kanu. Tinubu's government is what is it called? They are just occupying empty file. A case file of Nnamdi Kanu that he cannot be tried. He cannot stand trial. Nobody can prepare any charge against him. Empty case file. And that is exactly what Nnamdi Kanu want to do to Nigeria. Neutralize them. Drag them, come out in the open. Neutralize them in their court. If you go into war with them, they will bribe the media. They will destroy our land. It's better you expose them. After exposing them, then those their friends that will support them, if you go into war, they will leave them. But if you didn't defeat them in their courts, those friends will remain their friends, and they will kill you when you go into war. They will lobby them. But if we disgrace them, and the more we disgrace them in court, the more we are getting more friends. The more Nigeria is losing friends. Some people don't know what is happening. The more, as today now, they have lost friends, and we have gained more friends. If you start war earlier, those people that are still believing in Nigeria, they will support them to kill you. But with the process we have defeated Nigeria. Mind you that the oil companies are watching. National is watching. Mobil is watching. Chevron is watching. Texaco is watching. All of them. After all, because Nnamdi Kanu ga-abụrịrị right? You know, people are mad on that can direct on the face in a court. Multinational company, oil company, this multinational oil company, they are the people Nnamdi Kanu is defeating in court. But some people will go to Amajeke and shoot. And shoot somebody. You know, where or Junction, police junction, you shoot. Or you go to Umuaka, you shoot. Why Mobile is taking oil? Drag them to the open place. That is Nigerian court. The multinational oil company, they doesn't lose anything. Immediately you defeat them and get Biafra, they will meet you. You start fresh. They don't lose. Only Nigeria will lose. Now you understand the people you are fighting with. If you shoot gun, Nigeria will throw chemical weapon in at least 2 states in Biafra land. When they throw it, they will tell international media to carry it. They will give them money. They will say that Ipob was manufacturing chemical weapon and mistakenly it exploded and killed Nigerian citizens in Enugu. And kill Nigerian citizens in Iguacha. They will try to instigate. They will go and throw chemical weapon in river, they call it River State. And they will do another one in Enugu. So that there will be trouble here. People will die in Enugu. They will say it's Ipob. They were manufacturing weapon they want to use in Lagos. You know? And before you know it, people have died because Nigeria will throw it. And you'll be saying, no, it's not me. It's not that your people have died. They will now instigate you and your brothers in rivers. They call rivers. Nothing like rivers. But let me just for you to know. Right? Iguacha. They will instigate them. They will throw chemical weapon there. They will say it's Ipob. They came to kill Dokobo. Their chemical weapon exploded. Do you understand? Wike will now tell you, yes, they wanted to kill me. I left 10 minutes before it was exploded. That's what Wike will say. By then, our people have died. You know, some people will come to Obo Junction and shoot and think they are fighting in Nigeria. British is putting on Nigerian jersey. Can't you look at their legs? Look at their hands. Don't you see they are British? They are the white men. Don't look on their jersey. These are British we are fighting with. Playing in the pitch. We have not made the change. But they have finished all their patterns. Instead of using civil defense on Ipob, they came up with army. So after army, which one? You can bring angels in heaven. We have seen all your pattern. We see how your police fight. We see how they do propaganda. We see how your navy fight. You know, they kill civilians. Navy is active on the land. You can see them working in the sea. So to kill Ipob on the land, the navy is perfect. Nigerian navy is perfect. They are even perfect more than the army. You know, this is something they should have started with the civil defense. So, but now, what will you present Ipob? Our people don't value Nigeria again. We see them every day. We see them every day, every minute. They are here to provoke us, but they didn't see war. Ipob control the land. We tell our people to just cool down. They want to provoke you. And they will kill you and go free. Because we have not come to the mood of war. If that time comes, our leader said, if it requires that every male child in Biafra land will have a gun, we'll bring it to your doorstep. So, in these injustices against Nnamdi, can somebody dream about one Nigeria again? Nnamdi Kanu was kidnapped in Murtala Muhammad Airport. Murtala Muhammad Airport, Lagos, 2015. October. Right? They held him first day. The second one, we started shouting on Radio Biafra. They now agreed that with him. They transferred him from Lagos to Force Headquarters, Abuja. In the night, they moved around 2 a.m. in the night. They took him to First Headquarters. He was there, was it a day or 2 days? They now took him to DSS. Right? And they charged him for treason and the terrorism. First court was in the Court of Justice Ademola of the Federal High Court, Abuja. Honorable Justice, Honorable, his Lordship, Ademola, a Yoruba man. He discharged Nnamdi Kanu unconditionally. Unconditionally. with the disgrace on Labran. He disgraced Labran in the Federal High Court. Labran, the federal prosecutor, the very idiot, brought charges of radio broadcasters without the name of the radio and not even address of the radio. Where is the radio? And it was a national threat, national security threat. What was the date he threatened Nigeria? No date. Can you prepare a charge without date? No location, no venue, nowhere, no address where the thing happened. Nnamdi Kanu is broadcasting through piracy radio that have no name. So the name of the radio is piracy. You must be a fool. Because if you mention London, they will tell you have to write to the UK Secretary of State. And you don't want to mention. You prepare charges. Don't you know Nnamdi Kanu have about 10 chances in UK before an official extradition. You didn't write to them because you know you can kidnap. You know Nigeria can kidnap. They didn't start it today. People that voted in somebody that overthrew their democracy. Buhari overthrew democracy in 1983, December 31st. They voted Buhari in the name of democracy. To do what? Somebody that is against democracy. Stupidity of Nigeria will never end. These people will end up in stupidity, in shame. Somebody that hates democracy, he overthrew democracy. And they say if we voted Buhari, see, if I see anybody say that it's in Nigeria, who is the Buhari to democracy? The hater of democracy, somebody that committed treason, mutiny. Even somebody during Owerri massacre, Buhari led Owerri massacre. Is it 27 what? 27 May or what? After killing, they started sleeping with our women they killed. Buhari and his army started raping dead women. Corpses. Crime against humanity Buhari committed. They were calling him their president. Upon that, to come to kill him on the seat. They see pampering justices. About not less than 4 impostors. Nigeria was pampering. You know, why is he calling our leader, our president, impostor? But I was looking for a team of lawyers to challenge Nnamdi Kanu in court. After he was extraordinarily renditioned. Nobody came up. I was even waiting for Nigerian youths to go to the Minister of Justice, the Federal Minister of Justice, and protest by hearing the first 5 amended charges against Nnamdi Kanu. That would have been the better opportunity of Nigerian youths to have their Nigeria. Because they knew what Nnamdi Kanu said. He said, if proven that Buhari is alive, I will drop Biafra agitation. And I will submit myself for life jail. Now, why did they hear first 5 amended charges? They had answers. They had the unknown government. They had attack on INAC facilities. They had attack on security formations. Isn't it? Amended charges. Not the warrant he was granted bail on. They didn't touch them. They came up with the amended charges. What about the warrant? Because they have been granted bail and they disallow him to enjoy his bail condition. And the army invaded his house. So if they come up with that very warrant, he was granted bail on 2017, the issue of the invasion of his house will be remembered. And they discussed with Binta, they were bringing amended charges as if we are foolish. Mad people. Let me leave that one. I return back because I want to remind Nigeria injustices. Justice Ademola freed Nnamdi Kanu in the presence of Labran by asking Labran how many people are the victims of his terrorism. Labran was not able to answer. And when Honorable Justice Ademola of the Federal High Court knew I don't know if he thought that Labran didn't understand the English. He was asking how many people are the victims of his terrorism. He wasn't able to mention, because terrorism now, he would have killed people, right? He didn't mention. He said he speak from piracy radio, heard and received from this jurisdiction. Are you foolish? Are you foolish? Don't we hear Voice of America here? So you don't have jurisdiction to try Voice of America broadcasters. Mad people. And the judge will say, okay, let me bring down the English. How many people have died under his terror? Very short English. Labaran repeated the same thing. It is like the other one was long. How many people are the victims of his terrorism? This one is long. So the judge understood that Labaran, maybe he didn't understand it. He now said, okay, he removed victim. You know, victim is somehow, he bring die. You know, everybody can understand die. He said, how many people have died under his terror? You know, he stopped it on terror. If you now put reason, terrorism is another long English. If you put terrorist, another long, he stopped it on terror. To make the English short, Labaran started repeating the same thing. He decided Nnamdi Kanu unconditionally. Thank you. Thank you. We move. Nigerians, you know you have one Nigeria. We don't have rail lines in our land, though. But you have in your place. And Yoruba people never protested against removal of rail lines in the eastern part of Nigeria. You know, that's the language you are supposed to raise. But you know, this place is not part of Nigeria. So we move. We remind you injustices. If you are dreaming that there will be one Nigeria, don't forget that today is Nnamdi Kanu Supreme Court date. Did the court see it? We are laughing at you. We know that Nigeria will destroy themselves. We knew. And we are at that point. And that is court. We have reached them. We move on. Justice John Sohu, Honorable Justice, his Lordship, he wanted to try secret trial. Nnamdi can't destroy it. He came down. He now decided Nnamdi Kanu unconditionally. Nigerians, are you aware? They want Nigeria. Now we are one Nigeria. We are one indivisible. But you can never say we are one country that will be based on injustice. It's only one Nigeria. You don't remind the world that this is a country of injustice. You only remind us of one Nigeria, as if we don't have sea. But we don't have seaport. One Nigeria on the people that have sea, but they don't have seaport. Atlantic Ocean, no seaport. But there is a dry seaport in Kanu and the Kanu. Hey, one Nigeria, one Nigeria, one Nigeria. What is happening to Nnamdi Kanu? Igbo elders now should speak. So there is now Igbo elder, Yoruba elder in one Nigeria. What will come up in a country is senator, right? Senatorial district and what is it called? What is it called? Constituency, where National Assembly member represents. That is when the only thing that comes up in democracy of a country is what did the senatorial, the senator of that senatorial district said. What did the House rep representing the constituency said? That is what you will hear in democracy. How can somebody come in a one country and say that, what is Igbo elder? What kind of elder in America? Aaron Abadi? Elder Ibe? Ndị Ghana, sọsọ Ghana ndị anyị na-ebe ya nọ n'ogugo ebe a sị na alekwa otu nke nọ na Ghana nke ahụ afenife ote enwecha afenifere ihe enwecha arịwa nwecha ụmụ idi ọta ụmụ rọbish a. What kind of one Nigeria is that? That you come in a democracy. What did we hear the other day? House rep member asking what is Nnamdi Kanu doing in detention. It's not elder. They're not talking about elder or afenifere or hanese. That is what you will hear. That a senator said, House member said, representing that the constituency, the very matter happened. Not when you come here, you tell me. And the whole House rep members are the same. They are serving one country, unless party differentiate them. Minority and majority. But one thing, one interest of the country, they will pursue it together. But the things pertain their party and their political differences, they will mind it. They will hold it group by group. Right? But in Nigeria, they destroy everybody. We have people that have political position, and somebody will leave them and go and remind me, Arewa. Don't you hear some people who come up from the north, they say they are so group. They are telling, don't free Nnamdi Kanu. Where does that happen in a country? democracy. House of Rep member call for free Nnamdi Kanu. Then House member, or is it chief, is it the person in charge of security committee, is it which committee, House Committee on Security or what matters? He called for free Nnamdi Kanu. One group in North, they were threatening him. In a country, and he says it's a country, where court to free Nnamdi Kanu, somebody will come up and say, Arewa youth, Arewa presidency. This is a very useless entity. Senator will call for free, an elected senator. One idiotic people will gather somewhere. They say they are from the north. Now, we are not a consensus forum. We are make Nigeria a better group. In a country. That's why immediately Nigeria noticed that these people, they love our lies to them. Immediately the politician, they said that, these are our citizens. They love our lies. So let us try and give them president. You know, Buhari is dead. Let us give them one. One who came and Nnamdi Kanu said, no, this is not the president. Nigerians said, no, he's insulting us. The president, those cabals say, okay, Ogwaina walk. His walking is sinking. Hence, they are challenging Nnamdi Kanu. They are fighting him for us. Hey, we have succeeded. We have succeeded. Had it been they support him, hey, we'll find way and stop it. It was Nigerian citizens that facilitated the impostor. You are the person that will tell Reverend Father your father is dead. Nigerian youth facilitated it. So when COVID-19 killed Jubril, they know they can bring any other person. Garba Shehu was managing it until they bring another person. Yusuf Mohammed from Niger Republic. Garba Shehu managed the mask, reality face mask they were using. Three of us, a country. So after the cabals counted first impostor, second impostor, third impostor, fourth impostor, they know that these people are useless. And they now, when they confirm that Nigerian citizens are idiots, when the cabals confirmed was when impostor issued them voters card. Impostor gave them voters card. Impostor appointed INEC chairman. Say these people are foolish. Impostor organize election for them. And the people that they brought the impostor, the main head of the person that sponsored the impostor, Tinubu, was appointed by the INEC. They appointed. You know, this government is INEC government. It's not the people's government. This is INEC declaration, INEC appointment. And that is your president. Will you say no? Did you not accept Jubril from Sudan? Do you know his family? Okay, how does the children of Jubril look like? We know he have 5 children then. At least he have born more. Although he's dead, he have 5 children. So, but you know the children of Tinubu. Tinubu has been a governor. The wife has been a senator. Even the daughter, senator. So you should accept Tinubu wholeheartedly. Are you not the Nigerian that accepted Jubril? Did you not accept Yusuf Mohammed? This one that handed over from Niger. Niger. Thank you. No, Nigeria own is not a body double. Nigeria own is impostor. That's the language they brought our leader. They said double. Now they can say it's a Buhari double border. We said no. It's not body double, because there is somebody that mimic your Buhari. Our leader remind them of somebody that mimic Buhari. Is a double body. This one is an impostor in the absence of the person. Double body is when the president is alive. Like a Trump, he have double body double, right? He's alive now, that is why he's double. Buhari died. There is no way you see the other Buhari and see the second Buhari. No. He died. Somebody replaced him. Impostor. It is different from body double. Body double is that you are two. The original one is there and somebody is acting like you. It's not a problem because people see that their presence is there. So that somebody come to Lagos tomorrow and say, I'm so person. They know it's not an official issue. The president carries on the official something. So he's a body double. But this one is that there is no body double. He's a Buhari, he's a Buhari. They call him Buhari, he's the Buhari. No second Buhari that traveled to Niger. No second Buhari that was in Meduguri. And the other one acting like Buhari in Calabar. No, that one, is not body double. Thank you, my brother. Yes. No, the director said COVID-19 killed Jibril. The one that went to Cuba. Is it a hotel in Cuba? What? Right? COVID-19 killed him, killed Abba Kyari. Right? They did not just change him. He died. They brought another one. So my anger there is that Nigerians accepted them. But they rejected Buhari, they knew, Tinubu, they knew. They are rejecting in the mad. Are you foolish? So you think that court, the judges that are in tribunal, the tribunal judges who witnessed how you welcome impostors, you think they will listen to you when you are rejecting the original Nigerian? You see how you fool yourself? Instead of you to stop Biafra agitation by going to Minister of Justice and protest and ask the Minister of Justice, add the abuse against our president by Nnamdi Kanu. Add it in the charges you amended. We did not see it. Nnamdi Kanu is here. He said our president is dead. That is what we are protesting. We are protesting the Minister of Justice. They must hear us. Nnamdi Kanu accused our president of death. Nnamdi Kanu, he must prove it. Our president must prove it. That's what we expected from Nigerians. They cowardly packed, hoping on their PVC. I say these people are fools. You try PVC in 2019, no way. It didn't work. You wanted to hold on our election boycott. We lifted the boycott. P2B and the article fell. We scored that very good. We move on. They said 2023. Instead of you to confront Attorney General and tell him that there is no need of preparing or amending charges against Nnamdi Kanu, because Nnamdi Kanu have vowed that if discovered that Buhari is alive, he will submit himself for life jail and he will surrender Biafra. So stop preparing the charges against him again. Let Buhari come and prove that he's alive, so that Nnamdi Kanu will go for life jail. He said it from his mouth. So that Nnamdi Kanu will drop this Biafra. We expected this from Nigerian youths. They were there doing envy. Very stupid idiots. All eyes on judiciary. Mad idiot. What about the judgment the judiciary passed in Supreme Court? You were all blind. Coming to election. All eyes on judiciary. So, Appeal Court Justice, 13th of October, 2022, that decided Nnamdi Kanu unconditionally. So, all blind on judiciary, Abi. All your eyes blind on judiciary. Now you come to your stupidity. All eyes now on judiciary. Don't you know that voting was your stupidity? Election was when you. That's why IPOB opened the door so that you You show the world how foolish you are, that impostor can conduct election for you, and you'll be hoping that impostor will give you whom you voted in. Impostor. Okay. When the election was over, I still draw the attention of Nigerian youth. I came up with not less than 5 broadcasts, calling them to neutralize these people by telling the president not to leave Nigeria with this image that impostor ruled them and hand over. That he should prove it and hand over, so that the image of Nigeria can be presentable. How can we go out and say our president is dead, our president is dead, impostor ruled us? Why can't you tell your president to clear your image? They didn't listen. They knew, but because it's not the Yoruba man that said it. They knew. Just that Nnamdi Kanu said it. They knew Buhari died. Do you know why Tofa fell? You don't know why Tofa fell in his place in Kanu and failed the election. Because Ojukwu slept in Kanu and went and voted for Tofa in his polling unit. And the Northerners refused to vote for Tofa. Maybe you don't understand how they hate us. This is where they call one Nigeria. A Nigerian, somebody that have accepted to be your Nigeria, to manage your Nigeria. He came and voted for his friend Tofa. Northerners abandoned Tofa and went and voted for Abiola because of Ojukwu. So how can Nnamdi Kanu leak a secret to somebody from here and they will accept? Unless the Yoruba man said it, they will accept. Do you understand? As a conquered people now, you know, we never accept to be conquered. You know, they say the South will be a conquered people. So Yoruba surrendered. They are now using them to conquer us. That is useless. Before you try about conquering us, go and check what we have achieved with 20 pounds. We are unconquerable. You cannot. Who are you? The oil you stole for how many years? What did you achieve? Go and watch what we achieved with 20 pounds. Are you not demolishing this in Lagos? Ask yourself a question. Are you not demolishing it? Our 20 pounds achievement. Have we not used 20 pounds to buy all over Lagos? And you are envious. These are the people that want to destroy us. You destroy yourself. Now, he appointed Igbos in his government too. Why did you not tell Ebony or Abia to provide somebody? They will provide. And let us see if you tell Igbo people to nominate somebody to be a minister, if they will remember Devomai. Government will appoint somebody that is suitable to their plan against the citizen. Somebody that will help them and achieve their crime. Because Nigerian government is all about crime against citizens. Because citizens are all condemned criminals. Civil defense can kill you. Police can kill you. Navy can kill you. Custom can kill you. Road safety can kill you. Anybody is free to kill you. Fulani herdsmen can kill you. Governor can give order for you, for a community to be killed. Hope can send army to burn your community. Because everybody is a condemned criminal. Fulani will wipe out community. Nobody will go to jail because everybody is a condemned criminal. There is no original Nigerian citizen. You are all condemned criminal. Imagine because Jonathan was a president, they formed Boko Haram to kill the Northerners and destroy Northerners because everybody is a condemned criminal. As far as the citizen of Nigeria. Facebook stars, are you angry? You are dreaming. We are not going to stop. Our IPOB, with injustice, you will suffer now. You will suffer. We can only manage injustice when there is no IPOB. Everybody will be like this. Now, there is IPOB, will say. That's why Nigeria focus on destruction of IPOB structure. They granted Nnamdi Kanu bail. They disallow him from enjoying his bail. They attack his house to kill him. They killed 8 men. Now, when Nigeria is indivisible, Wike killed people in Obibo. No Nigerian citizen asked him, now, where are you killing Nigerian citizens? No, they are Igbo now. They are IPOB. So that is how to make a Nigeria. And after killing our people, they now make him minister. Hey, now when Nigeria is indivisible, but so who Uzodinma can be killing other Nigerian citizens? No governor from the north will ask him, why are you killing Nigerian citizens? You know that we are not your citizens. You appointed him to kill us. Can we see Yoruba protest against the killings of citizens by Ibubagu and Okobo? No, Igbos was protesting. Why is it that other Nigerian side did not protest against the killings of other Nigerian citizens in the southeast? If that is one Nigeria, can we hear it from you? No, you don't have it. You know we are Igbo now, okay? Mad people. Now it's one Nigeria, but headquarters of oil companies are in Lagos. MTN, Glo, Airtel, they're in Abuja. We don't have, wow, our land cannot carry the structure. You say Mobile, those oil company, multinational oil company in Lagos, we don't have a land that will carry their structure. It's a Lagos that have the land. I know where you can build embassy. No, embassies in Abuja and Lagos. Multinational oil company headquarters, Lagos and Abuja. Our land is landlocked. Mad people, they want Nigeria. We have Atlantic Ocean, no seaport. But Apapa Wharf is congested. Now, it's one Nigeria. Now, Igbo should go from Lagos. They want Nigeria. So you think if you did not see the court of Nnamdi Kanu, suddenly will become Nigeria? Thank you. We move. Do you understand? We are giving them one Nigeria. Giving them back. You know, maybe they forgot their one Nigeria. We are reminding them their one Nigeria. You know, they must remember how provoked we are. They have to remember it. Nobody should pretend as if nothing is happening. You must have to remember how. Where will I touch on the injustice? Where will I touch and leave each other? Or where will I remember and say, in every angle, both in education, both in everything, both traveling, everything, is there anywhere one Nigeria is existing? If our people is seeking for visa, does one Nigeria exist? Even embassies here, foreign embassies here, they are under cage, under Nigerian policy, how to issue people from the East visa. Every embassy. It's not the same thing we suffer that the Northerners suffer. How many of them are traveling? And that is one Nigeria. P2B have shown them the one Nigeria, you know. Now let us vote him, you know. Let us vote as if it will be a problem. Who told you IPOB have ever been a problem? We are always the solution. Always the solution. They targeted us. Now, the IPOB should leave P2B. This is the turn of Igbo. As if we are calling for no election. They refused to call the people. They started calling IPOB because we are the target. We watched them. We were waiting, just following them. We always the helper. We are always the helper of everybody, both Nigerians. Nnamdi Kanu called lawyer for Northerners that was in DSS. They were charged for, they called them Boko Haram, right? So what we are doing, even Nnamdi Kanu promised Yoruba people, if they need men, we'll send them men. So we do everything for everybody, right? We move. So they thought that there is a way somebody can convince us in all our effort to make one Nigeria. It didn't work. Did it work? Go and ask Awolowo door-to-door campaign he did against Zik. Did Zik not contest for Western Premier or what? One Nigeria. Zik went there to try one Nigeria. Awolowo went door-to-door campaign. Right? But IPOB, we did not call for no election. But a night before the day of election, we encourage people that believe in Nigeria to go and try their Nigeria. They tried now. And they gave them hope. You know, the politicians, they studied in Nigeria. They gave them 6 months. You know, from, okay, they just allowed them. They started from February, right? Let us go March, April, May, June, July, August. Right? 6 months. So they gave them 6 months. They know that Nigerian youth, they are not Ipob. They tested them during NSAS, know that they are rubbish. They cannot stand the heat. They now give them 6 months. They were on media. They were on their platform making money. You thought they are supporting P2B. These are bloggers. You know, people will just, bloggers, they will just get the video of they put it. They tell you Nnamdi Kanu, Ipob army, foreign army, Nnamdi Kanu, Ipob army. They just invaded, they just come from abroad. And they are bloggers. These are idiots. You listen to a blogger that is posting picture of Nnamdi Kanu or video. Can he analyze what he don't know? They will join it with a activity because they cannot separate it. The same thing with these Nigerian bloggers doing P2B. Now, eyes on the judiciary. Now, they should get P2B. They are making their money. Go and check their views. Go and check the views. Now, you know what they are doing. You know, who told you they are doing P2B? Forget the idiots. Mad people. Can they give us new release? Okay, we want to hear new release from Nigerian artists about the truncating of their election. Can they sing? How many days will it take them to sing? When the other one, no, they should do it like this. They are censoring the program. They are censoring it. They are dealing with the program. Are they angry? They should not be angry, please. Do you understand? Thank you. We are always the helper now. We allow them to go and vote. We did not call for the election, but we tell them to go and try, because when we speak, they will go out because they were unfair. So they went out and vindicated us. And we now told them it will not work. We are waiting for you here. If you go, you return, you join us. But they didn't join us. They continued. All eyes on judiciary. All eyes on judiciary. But during the discharge of Nnamdi Kanu, it was all blind eyes. All blind eyes on judiciary. All blind eyes. Reaching to your stupidity. Say, all eyes on judiciary. Did you see anything? No. After all eyes on judiciary, what did you see? Release song now. Why not use songs and free your country? Artists, mad people that created pages only to get viewers. They have resorted to going to naked. All these Nigerian, they are female. You see, they no longer create content that gives them money. Imagine people that create content with nakedness. Small time, they'll start crying. They'll tell you they don't know. Who told you? Would they give you the money they got? I was beating Nelly of Ebu, who lost her own. She didn't use it to make money. She gave her own to an idiot. Why did you not use it and grow page? Is it not your own? Nelly of Ebu own self will give more money. She just lost it like that for nothing. Look at Nigerian artists and the Nigerian actresses. You see that they are not making money with their nakedness. Nelly of Ebu lost her own. Just you took your nakedness, you would use it and get at least 500,000 followers. Create page with your rubbish. You said no. Do you understand? Other actresses are making money. Smarter they will cry. We don't know. None of them that told you that it is a leaked tape that doesn't watch the camera. Have you ever seen them? Doesn't they? As if they are facing. They are facing outside. All of them, their eyes are on camera. They always position well on the camera. They know what they are doing. Who told you? No one is a mistake. That's because their content doesn't give them much money. You know, that one will give them money. So, if you see Nigerian content creator, now all eyes on judicial, come on, Zuzu Sheba, you idiot. Come on, Zuzu Sheba, all your stupidity on judiciary. So, there was no judiciary 13th of October 2022 in a big court that decided Nnamdi Kanu unconditionally and found your country guilty of extraordinary rendition by condemning their manner of bringing Nnamdi Kanu back to Nigeria from Kenya. Did the court not condemn it? Is that not convict? Is that not convicting Nigeria? Mad people. All eyes on judiciary. Which judiciary? Judiciary where? Judiciary. Appointed by impostors. The INEC was appointed by impostors because you supported the impostor. Because Nnamdi Kanu exposed it instead of you to support him and become free. Even you that are supposed to use it and chase them away, you were panicking. Tinubu used it to become president. The same thing Nnamdi Kanu leaked for you, Nigerian youth. Tinubu used it and threatened them, and he's a president today. You would have used it and chased Tinubu and everybody away. But Nnamdi Kanu said it. No, he did not say. But I was expecting Nigerian lawyers to go and sue Nnamdi Kanu for abusing their president. No way, because they are all aware he's dead. How can an impostor give you a good result? P2B facilitated the impostor. He was aware Buhari died. How do you think P2B, when they know you are aware that there is no Buhari, and you want the impostors to give you president? No, now. Imagine na atọ asị bịa kwuo eziokwu na ọ na-emebi asị. Imagine eziokwu na anọ iche na ya na asị na-akpa oke. Ị na-atọ asị, ịmaghị iti eziokwu, ụdị kweshọn a ga-ajụ gị. Because eziokwu anyị tiri mgbe ahụ, ihe ọ ga-eme asị, okwu niile i kwuru since ị na-atọ asị, ọ ga-eme ya mpịasa. And the question niile a ga na-ajụ ị ga-asazi. So ị na-atọ asị, ị ga-atụrụkwa asị ahụ na-aga, because asị o repeating ka ị tụrụ atụ, ọ ya wa asị, ị ga na-erepit, ị ga-echefunu na asị, ị ga-echefunu ya, ị na-atụkwa ya onye ahụ na-achị. Ị ga-echefunu ọhịa i kwuru last year, jụọ na-ebere ma ụta a na-eche atọ asị. Ọ na-echefu ka o kwuru last month. Anyị echetara ya akwa ya tara anyị ọhịa na-eme asị, beta ị na-ekwu eziokwu. Ihe akpọta gị n'ụra jụọ gị ka ihe otu ihe achị ime mgbe ahụ, o nwere mgbe ị ga-echeta ihe mere somewhere, ọ ihe ahụ mere ka ị ga-echeta wite anya ụra. Akwa ya ọtara ọhịa nwa ihe nọ n'eziokwu, beta achịwa ị ga-akwado onwe gị akwado. So how can lies turn to truth? Impostor conducted the election, and the people that contested the election, they were aware of the impostor. P2B was aware of the impostor. He knew Buhari died. Tinubu knew Buhari died. Atiku knew Buhari died. So it is left for the impostor to appoint anybody that will replace him. You see, like British and Northerners, they are that British, they are dangerous. Do you know what they told Atiku? Make sure you did not withdraw. Be pushing so that there will be no separation. Let it not be as if Igbo man is only Igbo man going to court. So that you'll be hearing, nah, PDP in court, nah, Labour Party in court, a presidential tribute is a lie. Atiku is not going to forget that rubbish. You know. Atiku is the key. Atiku is the key to convince Nigerians in that court process. Had the article dropped, Nigerians will find the truth. So they told the article, make sure you are going, work with Obi, work your own, be dragging, so that Obi will be dragging, so that it will be as if to make sure that it is one Nigeria, that these tribes, they are involved in Nigeria, you know. And today, here is where Nigerians are now. They are crying. They are crying. Somebody will say, are you not crying? To cry what? We started crying since 1803. Did we start crying today? Your own is new. Did they give your father 20 pounds? Did the Igbo man replace a Yoruba man in any company? But the Yoruba men came and replaced us in our company where we were managers. And they took our company. Awolowo gave them our companies, abandoned property. You know, we came back to go and work in where we are working. We came out from the bush. The Yoruba man have occupied. You know, we went to bank to take our money. No way. We don't even have a house. They demolish everything. The person that will help you, they have killed them. So, we that you are seeing now, we grew in suffering. 1803, Ekumeko to 1899. Remember your warriors, 1900 to 1930. How many years? 30 years war. 1900 to 1930. The warriors. Is it today we started fighting? We have been seeing your Nigeria since very hot. 1964, 65, during the election that fell. Between 65 and 66, who were you killing? You were killing the Biafrans in the north, in the west, because of election of Nigeria. The same thing, we're always a victim. It didn't start today. And the next one was 66Q. Right? And you killed us again. Yoruba was the majority in the queue. Today, you don't call Delta Igbo. You say they are Niger Delta. But Nzogu is from Anyama. But you say that the queue is Igbo queue. So if you want to target Igbo queue, Nzogu will now become Igbo man. So when to target Igbo queue that was carried on to install Awolowo, right? You now call it Igbo queue, but Nzogu is from Anyama. But Anyama is Biafra. No, it is Niger Delta, it is South. But you killed us because an Anyama man led a queue to install a Yoruba man as president. You use it to come and kill Igbo man, Igbo people, kill every Biafra, isn't it? But today you say it is not Biafra. You say they are not Igbo. Anyama is not Igbo. It is not Igbo. It is Ike Igbo. It is Emo Igbo. But Nzogu is Anyama. And the Nzogu is Igbo Ki. Na sisi Igbo Ki. Igbo Ki. They will kill Mota Muhammad. They kill Ahmadu Bello. They kill Akintola. We did not even kill Akintola. Even the coup plotter did not kill Akintola. It was Nigerian government that killed Akintola on the process to kill Aguiros. But they killed Fajui during the coup. Tafa Belewa and the wife during the coup. Ahmadu Bello during the coup. And so many other of them. I can remember them. Though I was born 1980 something. These are the people that Nigeria want to fight. So if we are fighting now, you can't bring your certificate. You study in UNICAR. You come and challenge IPOB. I don't know about Are we doing school something? We are doing freedom fighting, and the educated people are leading us. Don't you know that all of us are now educated? Educated people are at the top. So from top to down, we are all educated. After all, Radio Biafra is the university. So how can you defeat us? Then how can you make us one Nigeria? I ask you, when somebody that hates Buhari, that hates democracy, he showcased it 1983, December 31st. He was the one you voted in democracy. And this is Nigeria you wanted. Now, one Nigeria, you saw somebody that is against democracy for life. He overthrew democracy. You did not try him. You voted him in. For democracy, a man that overthrew democracy. You see, that is where if you see Nigeria, anybody that says, that is an idiot. Thank you. We move. Did you understand? We will continue to deal with Nigeria in truth and in honesty. You didn't sit our court. I have another fresh of Nigeria. Are you ruling us? Nobody is. You don't rule us. We are in charge of ourselves here in Biafra land. Have Nigerian army not got tired with blackmailing of IPOB with Monday sit at home? They now say they have stopped sit at home. Did you announce it at home? No. Did you declare sit at home? No. And you stop sit at home. Shameless army. And the federal government will no longer give you money with your life. Oh, we invaded the ESN camp. After telling them you capture 80, IPOB disgrace you with the press release. And that's when they told you, no, stop that thing. And you come up and say, we have defeated them, Monday sit at home. No more sit at home. No more sit at home. Tell the world that your Eberima you recruited, that the sit at home didn't work to implicate IPOB. Because the only goal you scored, partially scored with it, was Global Terrorism Index report. But IPOB officially uprooted that your partial goal. Right? You were celebrating the goal when referee have not even blown whistle. Nigeria is a foolish country. When they had the Global Terrorism Index report, they started celebrating. But the referee have not blown whistle and pointed at the middle to go and pass the ball. And the IPOB argued it, and the goal was cancelled. And our name was removed. Three of us. Thank you. After Supreme Court, Nigeria was in Haneme. Oh, ya would be hard to ask Hannah Britain, would BBC, but I want to get the time bomb here to it. Oh, go on, Nato. Nnamdi Kanu is fighting you open war in your court. It's an open war. You cannot deny anything. Open war. We have dragged one apota medical report Nnamdi Kanu naka. Why is it on naka odum? None of naka odum. Naka odum. Give me medical report Nnamdi Kanu can do this. No odum. Odum jia. No nimo odum. Oh, why would the bear? We have seen disobedient to court order. The ruling of Justice Adamala Johnson, even Ahmed Mohamed also told them to go and obey the previous court ruling. Even Bintanyako ended up in granting bail. Was the bail condition not met? It was met, though it was high conditional bail. But wasn't Nnamdi Kanu allowed to enjoy his bail? No. Injustices. So we are counting it too. So you think you are not owing us debt? Tell me any of these court orders that have been obeyed. None was obeyed. So are they not debts? You know, Nigerians, they don't listen. Are they not debts? You are owing us. So you think you'll not pay. You are not dealing with the local government chairman. This is IPOB. We don't decamp to another party. We don't change party. We are fighting for freedom. We don't move. You can decamp. You can fail election. We are not doing that thing. We move direct to where we are going. You cannot be moved by your stupidity. A politician that have 4 years challenging people that have no year to count their freedom, to get their freedom. Thank you. Do you understand? Tinubu planned for the kidnapping of Nnamdi Kanu. He sponsored it. They told him without holding Nnamdi Kanu, you cannot be president. When they brought Nnamdi Kanu, he helped them. They fought to jail Nnamdi Kanu. It didn't work. So these cabals cannot handle it. They hand it over back to Tinubu. Tinubu, we'll leave it for you. Manage it. Empty case file. No charges. No nothing. No warrant. No nothing. And some people are panicking. Where are you going? Panicking where? Nnamdi Kanu na emeri. Oh, he gave Punobi. So I am running the program here. Let me see some work. Thank you. Thank you, Omochileke, for watching, for sharing, for commenting, for liking.
lekwe ma ndị okay. Oh, yeah, now after they read in the Bible, the children of God gathered in the presence of God, and Satan was also there. Okay, bank after a big kiss, yes, or through and flow. Not on your outer she deniana. Not on your gamma. Now, Job who never have one half or east in our queen, my own name with Job. After all, 3 wise men all one deba. Kichaka go singing open the moors in Enugu. No good. Ị gaa na Enugu ka egosi gị ka ịhụ onwe ebe ọ gaa na Enugu gasị na Chineke bi ebe life ugbu a na ga ịhụ ya otu mmiri ịhụ ụzọ ebe ole mmiri na-agba ebe Chineke ji aka arụcha tap na Enugu ya mmiri na-agba n'okwute nwechaa ọnụ hazicha gị ịhụ na Chineke haziri ụwa ala Biafra na haziri ahazi ebe ọ ga-awakpọga gị n'Enugu ịbanye otu a ịhụ ebe Chineke rụchara ụlọ n'okwute ọkwa ụlọ enwecha adịcha rum nwecha palọ n'okwute n'ime ị ga-aba na cave n'ala n'ụta n'Enugu ọwụkwa mmadụ rụrụ ya edere gị pull of Bethsaida ịmaghị na ọ nọ n'Enugu ebe a since ị nọ n'ala bekee hụla Bethsaida mbụ ịnọghị mgbe o mere n'ụdị mgbe the spirit ịlaghachiri 2013 bịa gọzie mmiri ndị mmadụ atụba ọ Fulani na-asa ahụ dị ibi ya ala pull Bethsaida ebe ka ịhụ Bethsaida na ala bekee ndị a niile gara ala bekee ha ahụla Bethsaida mbụ kọwa ikpughe ihe nọ n'Enugu nwa bekee ọ ga-ekwekwe n'anyị na ha hụzuru ya anya ma ya fọzi other part of Biafra land makwa ihe nọ bịa tụcha achị ihe mee n'obodo anyị dị na Baịbụl ahụ ebe a ga-akpọ ya ọtụtụ ihe ha dịcha ọkwa na-agwa gị awa ngwa mechara ebe a abịa decha awa history gaa gụọ ya ebe o mere dere ihe mere ebe a bịa gaa gụọ ya chaa ha obodo na ebe o mere elee ka Bethsaida anọ every 3 years ka mmụọ ahụ na-abịa agọzi mmiri ọ ebe a ka ọ nọ n'ụdị emejọrọ mmiri ahụ akwụsị mmụọ ahụ akwụsị ebe ọkwa mgbe Nnamdi Kanu rịọ mgbaghara mmehie na redio Biafra Chineke abịa gọzie mmiri ahụ o ji gosi anyị na ọ zaga ya ekpere onye Fulani nọ dị na-asa ahụ ibi ya ala ọ dara ibi ya gbara ọtọ pụta tiwe mkpu ndị okenye agbakọ bịa sị na ihe a na-eme far back so na ọ laghachikwala atụegidere mmadụ bagidere ekugide mmiri kụkpọọ mmiri kpowezie aja edecha Baịbụl bụ ihe mechara ebe atụ asị thank you. May Chukwu Abịama continue to bless all of you, assist you in all you are doing. The most important on us now, needed from the Creator, is His favor. That favor they said that make Joseph to be different from others. That's the favor we need. Because that favor that uplifted him even in a strange land, even as he was a slave. So that is the favor we need upon our people wherever they are on the face of this planet Earth. Because our God is our ambassador. We don't have any ambassador. No Nigerian ambassador cares about us. No embassy cares about us. Our God is our ambassador. That is why we ask for His favor. His favor will only protect us, guide us, keep us alive, and give us more strength so that we'll fight and get this very freedom. Nara ekele zudo n'ihi na anyị ma na ị ga-ahapụrụ anyị Nnamdi Kanu. Chekwa ndị anyị n'ụwa niile. Ndị na-achọ ọrụ nye ha ọrụ. Ndị chọrọ ịgbanwe ọrụ gbanwere ha ọrụ. Ndị na-achọ ọnọdụ nye ha ọnọdụ. Ndị tinyere akwụkwọ asylum tinyekwara ha aka nye ha. Anyị na-ekele gị na ndị nyere enye. Kama ihe anyị na-ayọkwa gị mee ka Biafra bịa ọsịsọ. Tọkwa Nnamdi Kanu na-agbụ maka Nigeria agbụ maka ha metere ihe ike agbụ. Imeela eze udo n'ihi na ebochi n'aha gị chi ukwu okike abịa amara pụrụ ime ihe niile. We have prayed. Ise thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
From me, fearless Ipob evangelist Mazi Maduabuchi, I'm from here, our homeland radio Biafra in Biafra land. It is good evening.